This prank call is brought to you by Hawes and Williams. YouTube.com, Hawes and Williams.
No, Ranch, can I help you?
Hey, I was thinking about coming and visiting your ranch, and I just had a couple of inquiries to make.
Okay, have you ever been to a news club before?
Yeah, I went to one quite a few years ago when I was a little younger, but I got made fun of. I didn't want that to happen again.
Okay, well, we give, weekends are the best time to visit, so anytime tomorrow in the middle of the day.
And people there, they're not prejudiced or anything, are they?
No.
Well, the reason I ask, and this is going to sound a little strange, but I have two penises.
Well.
And I used to get made fun of at the other place. They used to call me Double Trunk Elephant. And, I don't want that same thing happening again, the way I was born, just because, I can't help that, and I like being in the nude, and I just wanted to double check that this shit ain't gonna happen again, get made fun of.
Well, I can't guarantee you what anybody else is gonna say or do, but, that's a pretty rare thing, so I think you should pretty much expect people to look or act or a little bit different towards you because it's just so rare.
Well, yeah, I've heard of it before. I've never met anyone like that, but, I don't care about people looking, I want them to look at me, but I don't want people coming up and say, hey, double dick, call me names and stuff like that, I had that all my life, changing in the showers at school, the other nudist resort I went to.
You actually have two penises.
Yeah, I do.
How many testicles? Do you have two sets of balls too, or?
Well, no, I've only got the one set of balls. I got two dicks, and I'm not kidding, man. I really do. And, I wouldn't be calling up making a fool of myself, But yeah, I do. I have two penises, one by the other. Not one on top, one below, actually right next to each other.
Yeah. Side by side.
Yeah, side by side.
What a trip.
Oh, that is a trip, man. It's cool when you're with your girl, but when you go out in public, especially when you're like me and want to go around walking around naked, you get people staring at you and calling you names and
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak for other people, but me as a club owner, I'm not going to say you can't come in because you have two penises, but honestly, I don't know how other people are going to react.
But, if it was to happen that somebody, started yanking my chain, for want of a better phrase, would you do anything about it, or would you throw them out, or would you just say, hey, stop that, don't be naughty, or what? What would happen to the person that was slandering me, or whatever you want to call it?
I would tell them to knock it off. But on the other hand,
I don't like the way you phrase that. That don't work well. Knock it off. They could take that in another way.
Well, I would tell them to stop it, and then I might have moms and dads come to me with their kids being a little freaked out, because I do have a lot of kids here, so yeah. I don't know, it could kind of go both ways. I could have mom and dads come to me with concerns and...
But, would you not call that prejudice, though, if, people was to say, hey, get that two-dick guy out of here, would you actually throw me out if people were to complain?
Well, no, I wouldn't throw you out, and I don't think it's considered prejudice, because how many people in the world have two penises?
Well, I don't know. No one in my family. My dad said his great-grandfather had two sets of balls, but only one penis, but, I've heard of it before. I've heard of two-headed dogs before. And I think that's a little more weird. But like I say, I had it rough growing up, which is understandable, I know. But it's just like you look at a man that's got bad burns, you tend to look. But you know, to go around saying, "Hey, you double-chunked elephant bastard." You know, it's hard to put up with. You know, I mean, I'm 57 now. You know, and I wanna be able to walk around, you know, two dicks hanging and be comfortable with it. You know, I don't want people picking on me because I'm different. I mean, you know, I've seen somebody with 3 eyes before. Just like them, they want to go through life being able to do what other people do. You know, I mean, it's a little hard playing with myself. I got to use both hands, so I can't smoke a cigarette and masturbate at the same time. But you know, But basically, I want to be able to come to your resort and be comfortable, just like any other normal human being.
Well, I would like anybody to be able to do that as well, you know, so, but I can't promise you anything. I can't promise you how people are going to make you feel. I really can't. This is a little bit bizarre.
Oh, I know. I can understand your being shocked or whatever you're feeling, you know, and if you want to have a good look and think, wow, this is something I've never seen before, I want to take a look and a feel, you know, feel free, you know, I got no problem with that, you know, but, you know, I just had my worries, and, you know, I don't want people picking on me, but, you know, you cannot guarantee that. I understand. If it happens, you know, I'll come up to you and say, look, some guy's giving me hassle because of my 2 knobs, but, you know, like I say, if you want to have a look and a feel, you know, because I can tell you're interested. I'm sure you are. I mean, I would be if I were you.
Well, I'm not really interested. I just don't want to set you up for a perfect day and then you come up and you get offended by somebody. I just don't want to lead you down the wrong path, you know.
No, I can understand. And I can understand you can't guarantee that there won't be people, you know, screwing around and making fun of the 2-dick guy, but...
Well, I think it would be common nature for people's first reaction to laugh.
Oh, yeah, the laughing I can handle.
I think that's common nature, you know, I mean...
Yeah, the laughing I can handle. That I can handle. When they come, you know, say, come on, let's go milk that cow and stupid stuff like that, you know, or, you know, that kind of stuff, Mr. Double Dick, you know, how many times do you have to pee? That kind of stuff, you know, pees me off. But, you know, the laughing, that's fine. Hell, I laugh at myself when I look in my full-length mirror. I'm like, what a freak, you know?
Yeah.
But I would just like...
What a trip.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you know, you're welcome. Now, obviously you've had some bad experiences at other nudist clubs, huh?
Yeah, the ones I went to were not in America. I went over to Holland to one, and I went to Australia to one. Never been to one in America, surprisingly. So I thought I'd make a call, double check that, you know, I can hang around and not be bothered, but also, you know, you can't guarantee that. It's not your fault, but, you know, I'll take a chance. I'll probably come by and, you know, let it all hang out and see what happens. And I appreciate your help.
Okie dokie. And what was your name?
My name's Jack.
Jack?
Yeah.
Okay, Jack. Well, all I can say is be graceful with yourself, and hopefully people will treat you the same way.
Well, I certainly hope so, and, you know, if they want to laugh, they can laugh, but we'll see what happens anyway, and I appreciate your help and your not laughing at me.
Okie dokie.
You take care.
Okay, you too.
Bye.
This prank call is brought to you by Hawes and Williams. YouTube.com, Hawes and Williams.